The Prime Minister remembering the last time he spoke to Kingi Tuheitia just days ago at Koroneihana.
You talk with optimism and positivity. You laughed, you were kind, and you were gracious as always. That is the Kingi Tuheitia that I will remember.
Christopher Luxon visibly shaken.
I would not know that that would be our last conversation. You have gone too early.
His heart.
Why did you bring your whānau?
Because Amanda wanted to come as well, and I often would come home from meetings with the King, and I'd talk about him with her, and so she said she'd love to come. So she was with me in Tonga yesterday. So we've had a very quick turnaround overnight and come down today. But no, she loved it. Yeah.
You talked about fried fritters. I want to know a bit more. So what are you going to make for Te Ata Whai when you come back to visit them here at Koroneihana or later in the year?
I'm not sure what will be on the menu, but I said I'd love to keep meeting with her in particular because I think she's pretty special too.
You talked about the humour that you shared with the King. Without giving too much away, can you give us a bit of that humour?
Well, no, he just had a very dry sort of observational humour, didn't he? And he just sort of he actually knew exactly what was going on, and he could see some of the games being played and some of the positioning that was taking place. But at the end of the day, he is a great New Zealander. I mean, like he honestly, I wanted to play back his remarks from this Koroneihana where he said, look, there's room in the waka for everyone. There's room with mana motahake for everybody. Actually, we're all in this together. We've come a long way, and actually he had positivity and he had optimism, and he said, we can do better, we can go further together as well. And I think, unity doesn't mean, as I said, at Koroneihana we'll always agree on everything, but actually, what we never want to lose sight of is what's the goal? What are we all trying to work to? We can disagree without being disagreeable, without being personally attacking, and that's why I say to political leaders, calm the rhetoric down. Let's discuss the ideas rather than the people that are proposing those ideas, and importantly, let's focus on what we've got to do together as a country, which is we have a fantastic country. We have innate, immeasurable potential in this country. That's why I came to politics. I know that's why Kingi Tuheitia stood up for kotahitanga and what he believed in as well, and many other political leaders do the same thing. So, it's about realising that potential together.
Prime Minister, did you think that you were going to get that emotional up there today?
Yep, I did. As I looked at my speech and rewrote it this morning, I thought, yep.
And you would have seen, or you would have sensed the, you talk about legacy, and you would have sensed the respect that the likes of Sir Doug Graham had today.
Yeah.
How much of a priority for you as Prime Minister is it for you to be considered in that same vein? Looking down the track?
It's actually not about me. It'll actually be about the legacy that we leave in terms of how outcomes are improved for Māori and non-Māori. And as you know, I've come to politics because I believe in this country. I've had the privilege of living and working all around the world. I've come into it very quickly and new, but I come because I believe passionately that we can do so much better than what we're doing.